I dobrodošli u drugu epizodu u Ni No Kuni, nastavljamo naš quest, sad gledamo Overworld. Idemo, ajmo vamo da vidimo šta se na... Opa, neko nas juri, a šta je ovdje? You obtained a bunch of boosters. Op, i imamo naš prvi fight u Overworldu, ali su nas pojurili samo tako. Sleepful. Ajmo, let's do it. Idemo attack. Naravno. Ok, završena borba. Ok, malo, stil borbe mi, mislim, pod jedan, izvinite prvo nego što nastavimo, izvinjam se za zvuk prošle nedelje, znam da je bio kritičan, nadam se će ove nedelje biti dosta bolji, malo sam radio na podešavanju zvuka, prošle nedelje nešto puklo kod majka, tako da nije bilo toliko zanimljivo. Dakle, sad ovaj stil borbe me zapravo podsjeća malo i na Xenoblade Chronicles, ali ajde vidimo, znači imamo Overworld i sad kapiram da treba da idemo do zamka. Ali pre nego što sam u zamak, ajde, op. Još malo da pokupimo neki XP poen, čisto da, da skapiramo da li šta ima specijalno borbu. Znači idemo. Krećemo, opa. Opa. Ali nisam uzao, to je to, uzao sam HP da se pojačam. Da, još uvijek nisam ušao skroz u što s borbe, ali polako, bit će i toga, ljudi. Znači, tumaramo šumom dok ne level upamo na dvojku experience. Evo ga, isto ovo stvorenje. Idemo i na njega, svakako. Sleepfall. Ajmo. To je to. Mana point. Nismo ni potrošili, ne znam ni kako se sad troši mana poemi. Kapiram da još uvijek nismo naučili. Ali još jedna borba mislim da ćemo level upovati. Mi smo dobili, bukvalno dobijemo po 1 XP. A ovdje imamo neko jače stvorenje, će nas ubiti ovi ovdje. Ako nas napadne, a? Sad ćemo imamo, ja se nadam da neće. Bartender. Dobro, pobedit ćemo ga. Uff. Ali uspjeli smo da pobedimo. On je kao nešto malo jače kako kapiramo. Ok. I da li smo level upovali. Da vidimo sada. Idemo, level up, level 2. Opa, 5 XP poena. I 1 gold. Šta kaže, znači, idemo level up. Oliver reached level 2. I dobili smo health poene, porasti se nam za 6, attack za 2. Magic attack za 3, accuracy također, znači sve pomalo, super. Kao kapiram i vidim, znači kada se radi level up, automatski dobijete stats poena, znači ne morate ništa da raspoređujete. Pa ne znam da li mi se to sviđa ili ne. Ništa, idemo stazicom ovako, ka našem zamku, možemo prođemo kroz šumu? Možemo, naravno, super. Ovaj Overworld mi se dopada, zaista jako. Dijelo jako zanimljivo, ali možemo da uđemo u vodu? Ne možemo, dobro. Oh, Nickers, there's something I forgot to tell you. What is that, Mr. Ripley? Here in my world, you can use art to change your viewpoint. Već sam skapirao, hvala ti. Mnogo kasniš. If you're having any trouble with the controls, go to settings in your main menu and have fiddle with them. Naravno, hvala ti. You can switch vibration on off there as well. To smo već uradili. Speaking personally, I'd have it on. A rumble just ain't a rumble without a bit of rumble, isn't it? Tako je. Now I know, this is a lot to take in, Ollie boy, but I'm sure you'll get used to it, I guess. Ok, ne pauza, nego ovako, opcije. Rumble nam je on, sve je on, superiška, to smo već čačkali. Idemo dalje. Ding Dong Dell. Ulazimo u grad. I trenutno vidit ćemo šta će nas tu baš očekivati, što bi rekli.
Looks to me like a classic case of broken-heartedness.
Broken-heartedness?
You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen. Poor souls just aren't themselves. Go all weird and useless, they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries to stand up to him or does anything he doesn't like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
Moramo da rešimo Heartbroken Chiku. Then you better cure him, ain't it, Ollie boy? It's time to mend yourself first broken heart. Mend it? But how I do that? Well, you can't do it just yet. There's a couple of things we'll need it first. But I know an old man who's got just what we need. Proper useful, am I, huh? Malo voice acting. An old man? What old man? What do I mean, what old man? The old man, ain't it? Lives in a wood off the north of here. Proper deep and deeply dark it is. That's why they call it the deep dark wood. Makes sense, I guess. Okay. Go to the deep dark woods. Ajmo, idemo u deep dark wood. Deep dark wood. Naš deep dark wood. Ok. Naš prvi kvestić. Deep dark wood. Vidimo na minimapi gde se nalazi. Idemo lagano. Usput ćemo vjerojatno da imamo još nešto od tutoriala. Ajmo, idemo, napadamo svesno bića. Zašto? Da bi skupili iskustvo, jel tako? Idemo, znamo već kako ih zovemo. Još uvijek pokušavam da skapiram da li postoji caka da ti podeš iza njega pa neki critical da dobiješ. To mi je ostalo od Xenoblade Chroniclesa da sam je igrao još nekih drugih J preživa, ali okej. Opa, dobili smo Plain Sword Flower. Idemo dalje. Možemo od njih više da to... Aha, da li će sada da imamo više neprijatelja? Orbos, ajmo Orbos. Aha! Critical, ipak je critical. Okej. Ovo je bila laganica. Apsolutno laganica i 3 XP poena, nije bio toliko ni težak i dobili smo 2 golda, okej. A, vidite, ovi drugi što nas se napadaju nestaje. Nestaje, okej. I to je validno, ajmo dalje. Ko je dalje na tapeti? Sleepy Fowl, let's do it. Čekaj, ajmo ovako, prije nego što uradim attack, da probam da li mogu da obiđem. Ali ne mogu da se okrenem od njega, okej. Dobro. Ipak nećemo raditi na tome kao da idemo sad nešto tamo vamo. Najbolje ono što ćemo da uradimo jeste zapravo da... Jel te, samo priđemo neprijatelju za sad da se borimo. Kasnije ćemo vjerojatno dobiti šta tačno da radimo. Na neki bolji način moguće. Ne možemo da se popnemo uz planinu. Ne možemo, znači ipak moramo da obilazimo, okej. Dopada mi se to. Lepo, sviđa mi se kompletno overworld kako je uređen, baš zanimljivo, iskreno. Ruff, ruff! A, s njima već imamo iskustva. Daj mi neki HP. Ništa od HP-a, užasni ste. Još malo pa level up, tako da nam i ne treba HP. I 3 golda, nije loše. Dakle, evo ga tamo novi neprijatelj. Opa, koja nas juri? Može, dođi Čiči. Ajde, tako je. Rhinosaur. Ajde, watch this. Okej, laganica. Olivere, vidim da ti teško i naporno, ali uspeo si. Svaka čast. I level up, level 3. Mani, 2 manija. I šta smo dobili za level up? Opa, nije ni loše. Gdje je taj Darkwood, čoveč? A, to je to. I HP. Opa. 1 put. Dobro. Tamo da se upotpunimo. Rezultati. Ok, hvala puno. Idemo dalje. Aha. Vidite ovo isto svetliće gore. Znači, kako da dođemo do otle? Moguće da se trenutno ne možemo... Aha, evo ima i dole još nečega. Odlično. Šta smo našli? Bottle of spring water, ok. Ok, ne znam kako se popne gore, kapiram da posle ima neki možda moment gde možemo da skačemo, nešto tako da. Evo, možda da bijemo s ovim ovde čikom gore iznad. Ajde, probamo. Ne možemo se popnemo svako, tako da, ok. Za sad su nam te visoke litice i planine nedostupne, kapiram da mora nešto se desi u okviru igre da dobijemo mogućnost da se popnemo gore, ili da se portujemo ili šta god. Za sada idemo u mračnu šumu i mračna šuma evo ispred nas je. The Deep Darkwood. Forest of Fairy Tales. Šuma priča i vila. Viljnih priča, kao god. Bajki. Šuma bajki. Ok, imamo neki stone tablet tamo. Look at that! It's a waystone! There's useful. A waystone? Yeah, man. They're ancient stones, see? You can use them to store a record of your adventure so far. In wild places like forests and so on, you can't just plonk yourself on the nearest rock and write your story down. But why not? Why not, he says. Give me a strength, man, cause they be crawling with horrible beasties, ain't it? They are. That sounds kinda scary. You'll get used to it, man. Just remember, you can't go recording your progress any old where. Allow me to explain a little more. Touch a waystone and your health and magic power will be fully restored. Not bad, huh? And that's not all, man. These little beauties also lets you save your progress. A traveler's best friend, they are. Which is why you should stop at every waystone you see and make good use of it. Better safe than sorry, ain't it? Sure, Mr. Drippy. Tidy! That's what I like to hear. Let's hope you're as good as your word. Righto, next up, the Old Man of the Woods. Okay, save progress. Progress saved. A ovo me interesuje šta je. There's useful, you're lucky you'll... Okej, ajmo. Wow, kako je lepo okruženje, lepa grafika, ono, mnogo mi se dopada ovo. A šta bi se desilo ako bi krenuo ovde? A, neće da mi da. Dobro. Idemo, pratimo za sad našeg drugara Drepija. Ono što sam primetio je da je muzika onako overwhelming u ovoj igri.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Uf. To mora da je bolelo.
Who goes there?
Deku 3, a?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is, I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it, did you bark ship?
Well, pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancientship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid.
Hvala, veliki Deko 3.
First, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Ollie boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. Here in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only going to get bigger and meaner. So, you're going to need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
But Mr. DP, there's no spell name Form Familiar here.
You what? The boy is correct. Look at his wizard's companion. It would seem that it is missing more than a few of its pages.
Really? Knickers! So, does that mean I can't cast the spell?
Ho ho ho, I'm not as powerless as all that young man. Oliver, was it? Let me see now. Form familiar. Ah, yes. A gift from me to you, young Oliver.
Naučili smo novi spell, Form Familiar. You receive the page describing the Form Familiar spell. Thank you very much, Old Father Oak.
But simply possessing the page for a particular spell is no guarantee that you will be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not meant for certain wizards. Such is life.
Don't worry about it now, man. Just give Form Familiar a go, will you? Sure thing, Mr. DP. Jel te, bacamo Form Familiar.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight?
Dobar je.
Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
Dobro, zanimljivo. Imamo našeg prvog Pokemona. So this is a familiar, huh? And he'll be helping us with? Indeed. Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier, ain't it? Here, you'd better give the little fellow a name, eh? Ja ne mogu više da voice actujem, ono. Mighty. Neka stoji Mighty. Oliver, we cannot let you set off the wild without only that withheld wand in your hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in the battle. The first is restorative incantation known as Healing Touch. Učimo malo I neki magija. You receive the page describing a Healing Touch spell. Tidy. That's the most useful spell there in the Wandering Adventure. Cuts, bruises, sprains, gashes, all gone in jiffy with Healing Touch. Gee, you make it sound like I'm going to get hurt an awful lot, Mr. Drippy.
Next, I give you the gift of the Blazing Inferno. Fireball.
Sad pričamo, ovo je moj domen, igrica, obožavam magije. Shoots a little ball of fire, that one does. Plant-based beasties flipping the hate fireman. Even old Tree-Face is here scared of fireball.
Drippy, how dare you? You would never aim such spell at me, would you, boy?
Golly, of course not, old Father Oak. You received a page describing the fireball spell. Jedva čekam da koristim ovo. Now, boy, you can press Y at any time to open your spells menu. While a spell is like Healing Touch can be used at any time, Fireball is meant primary for use in a battle. That said, the most unexpected of spells can prove incomparably useful given the right set of circumstances. Never novel problems can call for novel solutions after all. If you find yourself at something of a loss, I recommend that you go through your magical repertoire. You never know which spells might save the day. You can now use spells menu.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
I imamo prvu borbu sa našim familijarom, da naučimo kako se to familijar boje. Teeny Booper A, Teeny Booper B. Okay, right Ollie boy. It's time to learn about fighting with familiars. First off, you gotta pick who's going to fight out of you and your friend, okay? We're going to trouble of making him, so we'd best give him a go. Select him, will you? Okay. Tidy, now let's send him into fray, shall we? Oh yeah, see that circle on top left there? That's your familiar stamina gauge. What that does is shows you how much longer he can fight for, see. The longer you keep him on the go, the shorter his stamina gauge will get. When it's empty, that means the poor lad's so tired he can't fight anymore. Tragic, eh? So, before that happens, you have to call him back to your for a bit to rest, like. Oh, and there's something else about familiars you should know. See that little mark by there? That's his sign. Aha, okay, imaju i neprijatelji taj sign. It's sort of like star sign, except there's only a fourth of sun, moon, star, planet. Okay. And like star signs, different one gets on better. You can use that to help you in battle. Now let's talk about tricks. Oh, brate, toliko stvari odjednom. They are proper powerful abilities, a bit like your spells. And just like spells, they cost mana points to use. You can see the cost written next to them. Okay. But what you've got to remember is that you and your familiar share MP and HP. So if familiar uses a trick or takes a big hit, it's your MP or HP that will suffer. Quickly, this is a long old lesson. Right, let's finish this with a top tip, shall we? Your familiar stamina is always going down, so you'll need to swap with him regularly. Aha. You can do that anytime by pressing L. Ok. Ajmo da se borimo. Nekad luz. Što sam morao? Aha. Ok, to je trik. Super zanimljiva stvar, ok, kapiram sve. Znači, one by one, što bi rekli, jedan po jedan, to mi se sviđa, jer mnogo mi je taj mikromanagement svi odjednom, ono, to mi je baš heavy. Meaty reach level 2. So now you know how to fight with a familiar, ain't it, Ollie boy? To be a true contender, you'll need to learn when to let your familiar loose and when to take control yourself. Cool. I'll do my best, Mr. DP. Oh, and when he's not fighting, A little fellow can be found taking it easy in the creature cage. In the creature cage, you can shower your faithful familiars with delicious treats. There's all kinds of treats to choose from. Some will improve their abilities and other ones that can even teach him a new trick. Tidy. Feed a little blinder enough of what they fancy and the bonds of familiarity between you will grow, meaning you can boost their abilities even more. Oh, nice. Careful not to stuff them too full of sweeties though. They'll only end up getting full up. Aberration in moderation, that's a key. Ok. Ovo, mnogo mikromanagement oko ovoga. Ovo mi se generalno, prva stvar koja mi se možda ne sviđa. Dobro. Almost forgot, we had something we wanted to ask you, your drunkenness. There's a guard down in Ding Dong Dell and he's broken-hearted, you see. Huh, broken-hearted, you say. Shatter evil spells still further. So you will be needing... That we will. There's quick you are, okay. Ho, patience, young Drippy. Of course I have. Let me see now. I know it's here somewhere. Quickly, you've not gone and lost it, have you? Lost it? The insolence. I put it away safely among my uppermost branches. It's just a little tangled up there, that's all. While I seek it out, I have a favor to ask of you. Well, I did mention we're in flipping hurry, didn't I? We haven't got time to go. Mr. Dippy, we should have old Father Oak. He gave us those spells, didn't he? How very refreshing to meet such a responsible and honest young man. Alright, I get flipping message. Go on. What is it you need us for? Well, it's the guardian of these woods, you see. The guardian, eh? What's with the old fellow? I'm afraid he has become rather unruly of late, and he is neglecting his duties. Well, that's not good, isn't it? We'd better help you out sort of. Okay. Okay, imamo familiara, and besides, if you're going to take down a Shadar, you can't back out of a bit light guardian bashing now, can you? Okay, I'll do it. How very kind of you. The guardian can be found in the deepest part of the wood, beyond Whispering Waterfalls. I wish you luck. Okay, idemo da nađemo guardiana. I guess I am, huh? Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your new mate? How do they do that? It's a piece of cake. Now listen up. If you look in the main menu, you'll see Friends and Familiars. Super. That's where you find all sorts of detail about you and your familiar abilities. It looks a bit complicated, and there's a few options kicking about in there, to be fair, but you'll soon get the hang of it, man. Okay. Now, you're still new to this wizardry lark, so there's a limit to what you can do, ain't it? But keep fighting monsters, and eventually you'll get stronger. We call that leveling up, see. You'll probably make some new mates before long, and also be true to take closer. Okay, you got it, Mr. DP. Your friends and familiars are now accessible from the main menu. Friends and familiars. Znači imamo Attack, Defend I Cut Loose, to je Special Attack. I am Attack, Defend, Runaway, Tactics, Provisions and Spells. Faint Evils of Darkness Surface, oh nice. Ovo nema ništa još uvek, okej. Ok, to je ovo. Creature Cage. Tric. Opa, znači mogu da imam 3 familijara, okej. Ok. To neću se da gledam, zatvorit ću knjigu. A kliknem ovo i kažem Form Familiar. Nothing happens. Gateway, Healing Touch. Nema potrebe da koristimo. Dobro, idemo. Ovo je bilo veliko drvo. A mi se vraćamo nazad. Idemo se borimo sa Guardianom. Pretpostavljam da idemo ovamo. Pa možda i ne. U stvari ne znam, ali ajde... Opa! Svako ćemo ovdje da prođemo. Šta smo ovdje našli? Loaf of white bread, super. I sad ako uradim ovo, ovo... Nije, tric, nije white bread za tric, okej. Dobro. Prolazimo kroz lepe predele mračne šume. Opa. Cut scena. Whispering Waterfalls. I mnogo neprijatelja. Može. Želim. Uništi ih. I'd best warn you, Ollie boy, it's absolutely crawling with monsters beyond here. Careful you don't get got before you even get to the Guardian, eh? I'll be fine, Mr. DP. I have familiar to help me now. That's brave you are. Don't forget, though, if the going gets through, healing spell. Sure I won't. And remember that all 3 fatal spells is a mere tap epsilon away. You should try to familiarize yourself with the main menu. Ok, to znam već, to sam pokušao. Dobro, ok, ajde smaraš me. No, pass the Whispering Waterfalls, ok. Ajmo. Naravno, save game. Igru smo sačuvali i idemo. K našem Guardianu. Jel sam već rekao da je muzika overpowered? Opa. Ok. Ajmo, kaktus. Idemo pre, tako je. Nice. Bravo. Ova familija rešio sve, čoveče. Level upujemo lagano. Ok, nastavljamo dalje. Ne, nastavljamo ovamo put, ovako. Tu smo krenuli. Evo ga još jedan neprijatelj. I evo, borimo se protiv neprijatelja. Tako da, samo lagano. Znači, kliknemo. Opet bacamo našeg familijera i ne možemo da katamo lus, pošto nemamo dovoljno mane za to, ali zato imamo našeg familijera da se bori umjesto nas. Tako je. Na Funintendo kanalu možete pratiti ovaj video i uživajte u tome. Tako je, ovako ćemo. Ajmo ovako. Idemo spell, zaprobamo Fireball spell. Ajmo. 21. A nisam pokupio mana point. Dobro. Level 3. Level upovali smo. Idemo dalje. Nastavljamo. O, čekaj, zar nismo... Moguće sam propustio nešto. Aha, da, propustio sam ovo. Tačno sam, u trenutku sam se setio. Dobro. Idemo dalje, ajmo ovako. Da možemo da dođemo do ovog ovdje malenog. Hoću se borim i sa tobom. Let's do it. Ajmo. Treba sam... Opa. Znaš šta? Treba mi spell s healing touch. nice. Ajmo da zamenimo. Ma daj mi to. A, opet nisam stigao da pokupim sve. Ok, idemo dalje. Eno ga jedan plavi kovčeg. Zapravo, ovo je bio ono... It seems to be sealed with some kind of magic. Oh, ok, nice. Ok. Vidjet ćemo s čim je to sealovan. Ove mališe, ćao, ajde, što onda se borim? Hoćemo naravno. Teeny bopper, ajde. Tako je, pokupimo health poene i super. Next. Nastavljamo normalnim i pravim putem. Aha. Cricky, I knew there was something I forgot to tell you about familiars. What's that? This is important, Ollie boy, so listen carefully, alright? I showed you how your familiar can use tricks, didn't I? Well, as the little fellows get stronger, they'll start learning new ones. Opa, nice. If you want to see what tricks your familiars have with their sleeves, choose friendly familiars from the main menu. Tricks are a bit different from magic. Each individual trick fills a single command slot, you see. Press X while you're in friends and family bit, and you can change the command slot for tricks. Which reminds me, a familiar can only remember a maximum of 8 tricks at any given time, meaning if you want them to learn a new one, you'll have to make them forget one of their old ones. Dobro. Ok. Ako odemo sad na Friends and Familiars i odemo na naš familiar, kliknemo X i za sad imamo Cut Loose. Level da... Za sad ovo još uvijek ništa ne znamo. Ok, jasno, naučit ćemo. Ok, hvala, idemo dalje. Evo ga kovčeg ponovo koji ćemo ovdje ponovo da otvorimo ovako. Loaf of white bread. Koliko ga, ovdje mogu da vidim... Ako uđemo u bottomless bag... To mi reci. Da se zahilamo sa hlebčićem. Ok, idemo dalje preko drveta. I idemo u novu borbu. E sad, preću izabrati ovog ovdje. Ajmo. Hoću ponovo ovo. To mi reci, 18, ovo je mnogo jaka magija. I iskreno baš je dobro. Imamo level up. 11 golda. O, sad ćemo da damo ovo. Kapiram da će da se svidi našem familijarčiću. Dakle. Cage, familiar. Oh. Increases attack, increase, magical defense increase. Hoćemo. Ne da ću ti ovo. Izvoli srce malo. Top. I naravno nastavljamo. Dalje. I uništavamo sve neprijatelje pred nama. Sve!
Let's go! Here goes!
Ajmo, cut loose. Pap, 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 pap. To mi reci. Opet nismo u zumanu. Ne znam da li se računa ovako automatski mana kad završiš da se pokupi spodar i mora da uzimaš toku igre. To mi nije jasno samo. A, polako naučit ćemo. Bez frustracija. Nastavljamo dalje. To još uvijek ne možemo koristimo, ali svakako ćemo sačuvati igru. I krećemo dalje. Duboku šumu. Mračni deo šume. I ovdje je Guardian protiv koga treba da se borimo. Hold up, Olive boy. Huh? What is it? Listen, man, someone's coming. But I don't... It's him. It's the flipping Guardian. Jao, neki boss, a? The Guardian of the Woods. I fight kreće. Nam cut loose. Devet. Ovako, mislim da ćemo ipak trebati... Mislim da sam se zajebao za ovo. This looks serious, Olive boy. You best defend yourself. I will defend. Dobro, dobro, okej, vidim. Okej, to je ono kad vidiš nešto, onda najbolje da kažeš defend. Ajmo, dečko, pobedit ćemo ga mi. I defend. Bravo. Šta je sad chance? Ok. Look, Olive boy, the big lump's only gone and necked himself. Now's your chance to give him a proper weaponing. Aha, on kao... Izlazio... Šta treba da uradim? Unable to act. Šta je Burning Heart sad, čoveče? Aha, dobio sam specijalni Burning Heart move, okej. Zašto sam pokupio ovu zlatnu? Okej, ja kapiram da je to zbog toga, ne znam. 127. Okej, gotovi. Wow. Oh, 5. level. Item Spirit of the Woods. Level upovali smo. Might he learn Sound Blast? Oh, super, sad ćemo da ga... You obtained the page describing the Guardian of the Woods. Cheeky, that was a close run, Thingman. The Guardian, he'd headed towards the deepest parts of the wood. Do you think he'll be back to normal now? Your guess is as good as mine, man. But that weird look in his eyes gone, at least. Okay, super. I reckon he'll probably take some time to get his head together, and then it'll be right back to the old Guardian. But what made him go screwy like that? You don't know. I think it was... Of course this flipping wall. The Shadar written all over it. We'd best watch our backs if we visit any more forests, saying that you get Guardian everywhere. Okay. Anyway, we did that we came for. We'd best get back and see the old tree face, eh? Sure, let's go. Wow. The Sentry of the Guardian of Woods heart his unlocked story in the Wizard's Companion. You obtained a new Tale of Wonder. Ok, to ćemo nekim drugim putem da čekit ćemo. Tako da, cool.
You did well to calm the Guardian of the Woods. And I found what I was looking for. But first, a gift. By way of thanks.
Gee!
You were on a roll by here, man.
I entrust to you one of my closest companions, the Telling Stone. His knowledge of our world rivals even my own. I thought he might help you on your journey. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, he will tell you anything you wish to know. And the other thing, the locket. This is what you came here for, is it not? It is a vessel for fragments of the human heart. To rescue the heartbroken, you will need the locket and the spells required to use it. I will give you those as well.
Thank you so much, Old Father Oak.
Such a well-mannered child. Unlike some I could mention.
What? All right. Ta, backface.
Some things are as unchanging as the forest. No matter. You had best be on your way. Now, boy, you must come and see me from time to time, and tell me of your travels. I look forward to hearing of your progress.
Yes, sir.
Let's be off, shall we? Time to head back to Ding Dong Dell and mend a broken heart.
Okay.
The Telling Stone is now accessible from the main menu. You obtain the locket. You receive the page describing the Take Heart spell. You receive the page describing the Give Heart spell. Ljudi, to je to. Hvala vam što ste bili još u jednoj epizodi sa Funintendom. Nadam se da vam se dopala ova epizoda. Nadam se da je audio bio mnogo prihvatljiviji ovaj put. A mi se vidimo za nedelju dana i jedva čekam da nastavimo ovu igru. Hvala vam svima. I do sljedećeg puta. Pozdrav od Funintenda. Ćao!